In this Calculus 3 tutorial, I'm going to show you how to evaluate this surface integral using the definition. So notice that we have S, which is the surface bounded by this equation and these inequalities. And this right here is technically a scalar surface integral. Now in the factored form, we don't have the dx, dy, dz. This is just ds. So this is how it goes. Firstly, we'll change this into a double integral. Whatever this function is, stay the same. But for the ds, we are going to change that in terms of dx, dy, and something else. And that thing right here is this. We need the square root 1 plus something squared plus something else squared. And then we have to figure out these two things. Look at the z equation and do the partial derivative. Partial z with respect to x is equal to just 1. And then if you do it with respect to y, you get to y. These are the things that we have to enter, and of course the order doesn't matter. Now, we will change this into the usual integration with the dy dx or dx dy. Since the bounds are just numbers, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do dy dx. We have y going first, which is 0 to 2. And for the x, we have 0 to 1. And this is quite nice because this is just with y. So I can separate this into two integrals. The first one is just the integral from 0 to 1 of 1, and then we have dx. And then for the second one, we have to go from 0 to 2, and then y square root. This is 1 plus 1, which is 2, and then we have 4y squared dy. And this is super nice because this is just 1, and we just have to figure it out, and that's pretty much it. For this one right here, we'll just do a quick u sub, let u equal the inside. I'll write it down here. And then take the derivative. We get du equals 8y dy. Here we have the y, we also need the 8. So let's multiply this by 8, and then in the front, that's divided by 8. And now take this integral to the u world. We have 1 over 8 integral. When y is 0, we get u equals 2. And when y is 2, 2 squared is 4, times 4 is 16, times 2 is 18. And then that's the du. And then we have square root of u, which is the same as u to the 1/2 power. And then du right here. And then add 1 to the power, we get 3/2 divided by 8, which is the same as taking the reciprocal. Now reduce, and all that is 1 over 12. And then we have u to the 3/2 power. And then we have to go from 2 to 18. So I will put the 1 over 12 in the front, and then 18 to the 3/2 minus 2 to the 3/2. Okay, look at this as 1 plus 1/2. So that's the same as saying 18 to the first times 18 to the 1/2, which is 18 square root of 18. And that's the same as square root of 9 times square root of 2. That's 3 times that is 54 square root of 2. So we have 1 over 12 times 54 square root of 2 minus, this right here is the same as 1 plus 1/2 for the power. So it's 2 to the first, which is 2, and then 2 to the 1/2 square root of 2 like this. So you can see that's going to be 52. And then 52 divided by, let me write it down, 52 square root of 2 over 12. I can reduce this by 4. 4, it gives 3. 4 goes into this 13 times. All right, so 13 square root of 2 over 3. Yeah, so finally that's the answer. 13 square root of 2 over 3. Now do it.